Here's your starter strip. First piece, lock it in there. Make sure it's hooked in on both sides. Just like that, except you don't want to have a piece shorter than a foot, so that's not going to work for there. I'll probably cut a little bit off of this side. Let's try the skin. Beautiful. GoPro, stop recording. See this line here, 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 etc. I got a piece of J channel and I marked that J channel every 9 inches. This is double 4.5 siding, which means that it should cover 9 inches for each piece. So get a piece of J channel and make a mark every 9 inches. Put the J up against your soffit and put your little check marks. That way, when you're running up the wall, you can make sure all your pieces are hitting your line. And you don't want to raise it up. Like, you can grow or shrink each piece about 1/8 of an inch. You don't want to do more than that. So if you're 1/4 inch short, you can make it up in a couple pieces. Don't try to make it up in one run. But yeah, I'm like basically right at it. Siding in the summer versus siding in the winter is going to be very different. Siding in the summer is going to be fully expanded, so you want to have your joints much tighter, like barely any space at all, because in the winter it's going to shrink. In the winter, when it's cool, you want to have your joints a little bit bigger, because in the summer it's going to expand. So you're going to have room for that. But with the laps in the summer, you're going to want to have them very relaxed, because they're going to shrink in the winter. If you're installing it in the winter, you want to kind of pull each lap up tight, because it's going to want to expand in the summer. Pretty redundant, but hopefully you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. Got a little siding box here. Put your piece up, mark it. Make sure it's locked in. above my line there and below my line over there. J-channel will tighten up once you get the siding on here. Kind of like push it up against the wall, make it tighter. You can see a bigger gap. Once the stuff goes on, it's gonna push that tighter. Put a bead of caulking right there. Here's a little detail where our starter comes across and hits the bottom of the J. I like to bring the J channel basically flush to the bottom of the starter, so you can just snip off a little bit of that. That'll give you enough space to get your siding in there and not have it hit that. Beautiful. When you're trimming out a door with J-channel, you don't want to splice your pieces on the edge. So I got to take a 12-foot stick, cut off about 7 foot, which leaves me with about a 5 foot. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 man doors and 2 garage doors. That gives me like, I don't know, a bunch of pieces about this big. So when I'm putting J-channel up against the soffit right there, instead of starting out with a full piece, start out with one of your cutoffs. I'm down to, that's all my scrap right there. I got like 2 more pieces and this is my last run. So just helps you save on material, and unused material is money in the bank. GoPro, stop recording. You want to set your ladder up about halfway in the stick of your J so that I can lock that into my overlap, put a nail here, then move down there, etc. So let's see how this works here. Lock in my overlap. It's not all floppy everywhere. I can go ahead and put in the nails I can reach. Before I move my ladder. Here is my inside lap on the J channel. Cut that at an angle there, cut that at an angle there. You want these 2 things to line up basically, and you can use this as a hook when you're doing this by yourself. That piece can hook in there like that, act as an extra hand. Push it up tight against the soffit, go to town. This piece is going to go up there. So what I'll do, cut that at an angle, and then I'm going to aim to terminate up in there. See, that is kind of square with the front there. Close enough.